Right, you're gonna hear a story now. Yeah, what story do we have? Thomas the Tank Engine, Daisy, Percy's predicament, Woolly Bear. Who's Woolly Bear? This is Woolly Bear's story. Right. It was summer and Percy had returned from being... Oh, I'm bored already. Can I do... Oh, here's a good one. Yes, I love this book. It's called Woof. Right, by Roger Hargreaves. Right. Woof was a sort of dog, a Timbuktu dog. He used to forget everything all the time. Most days he even forgot where he lived. Kennel Cottage in Timbuktu. Next page. This story is about the day when Woof forgot the most important thing in a dog's life. He didn't realise it until he saw a bird. Woof liked to chase birds. Oh yeah. He opened his mouth to bark and frighten the bird, but he'd forgotten how to bark. He'd forgotten how to go woof, which is really very silly of him, because that's his name, isn't it? Oh dear, he said, scratching his head. What is it I'm supposed to say when I see a bird? But he could not remember. He could not. He met a cow. Excuse me, he said, what am I supposed to say if I see a bird? The cow looked at him. Moo, she said. How silly of me to forget, said Woof. Woof saw another bird. I'll give her the fright of her life, he chuckled, and crept up behind the bird and very loudly said, Moo! The bird looked at him. You silly dog, she giggled and flew off. Woof met a pig. What am I supposed to say if I see a bird, he asked. Oink, said the pig. How silly of me to forget, said Woof. He saw another bird. Aha, he smiled to himself, and crept up behind the bird and very loudly said, Oink. The bird looked at him. You stupid dog. She laughed and flew off. Woof met a sheep. What am I supposed to say if I see a bird, he asked. Bah, said the sheep. How silly of me to forget, said Woof. He saw another bird. Now I'll give you a shock, he grinned, and crept up behind the bird and very loudly said, Bah! You, the bird, burst out laughing. You funny dog, she said, and flew off. At last, Woof met another dog. What am I supposed to say when I see a bird, he asked. The dog looked at him in amusement. Woof, he said, you silly Billy. Oh, did you get that? He's saying Woof, and Woof's his name, so he's going, Hey, Woof, you silly Billy. You'll see what happens in it. Of course, said Woof. He saw another bird. Now I'll make you jump, he chuckled. Now I know what to say. And he crept up behind the bird and opened his mouth and shut it again. He'd forgotten what the other dog had told him. He thought and thought, and then it came back to him. What the other dog had told him he was supposed to say when he saw a bird. He opened his mouth again and he shouted as loud as he could at the bird. You silly Billy, he shouted. Did you get that? He was going. That dog, he was going. Woof, you silly. Woof. Woof, you silly Billy. So he's saying, Woof. You're supposed to say silly Billy. That's what he thinks he's saying. But he's actually saying Woof. You're supposed to say Woof, you silly Billy. Daft that Woof, innit? Good story, that. Better than the songs that I can do. Michelle?
What's on today on telly?
that? This is on telly.
Somebody, call an ambulance!
Ethan! Gonna get nicked, said Chipmunk there. In a bit, anyway. Signing off for a bit now. Bye.